Oh, why, hello there. Are you my great grandcat? Oh, and hello there. I'm James Buchanan, and I was the 15th president of these here United States. I decided today was a good day to return to the flesh. I lit some candles, poured some blackberry brandy, my beverage of choice, by the way, and I'm going to read some poetry that I wrote while I was alive. Cheers. You know, I was born in 1791 in the great state of Pennsylvania. Are you from Pennsylvania? Well, if you are, great. You know, people used to confuse that with Transylvania. Not the same. Not the same. Dracula, in fact, is not in heaven. I went to heaven. I am, well, not right now in heaven, I'm in the flesh, but when I'm done, I'm going back. Yes, I went there. No, it wasn't easy, but it worked. Whatever I did worked. I've been dead 150 years. Doesn't feel like that because I exist outside of time now. Oh well. Ah, forgot. Little known secret. The rumors are true. When you die, you return to your prime age and you get a beard. Every man in heaven has a beard. I didn't have one in life. I had wild white hair in my latter years. When I died, I got strikingly more handsome, back like I was in my mid-30s. And guess what else? My white, wild hair was gone. It's buzzed now. I like it this way. I have a short beard. God lets you grow a beard however long you want. I like it short. I don't like it too long because it gets stuck in my collar. One bad thing about these types of collars, if you put beard oil in and you rub it on the collar, it stains them. Good news is there are endless amounts of shirts in heaven. Abe Lincoln is there too. He succeeded me as president. I missed the Civil War by 1 year. I almost caused it, but I held out. And then when he went in, a year later it started. The only thing I regret is that it didn't start when I was president because I could have helped end it. He helped end it, and he got all the credit for it. Joke's on him though. Even though I didn't have a beard while I was alive, he did, but he had a chin strap. Oh, and he did have a mustache at one time. He did. His wife made him shave it off, or rather, the barber shaved it off. Do you know why? They couldn't make out when he had a mustache. It was in the way. She hated it. So he shaved it off, but he kept his chin strap. Still had his man mane, but he could kiss his wife. Do you have that problem? I don't. I don't have a wife in heaven. That's okay. Because guess what? Oh, forgot to mention this too. God, all the paintings down here have him with this big white beard. It's big, yes, but it's not white. It's a dark, deep black. He looks like a pirate king, except perfectly clean. Obviously, because he's God and created all things. But, and he could change the way he looks at will. But he keeps that look. Must be a grand look. That is proof that God approves of beards. Every man in heaven has a beard. The women do not. Obviously. Even if they had a beard where they were on earth, if they were a bearded woman, it's gone in heaven. They're at their prime age as well. Oh, man. This eases the pain of when I was alive. 7 states seceded from the Union. 7. That's okay. They came back. You know, they called me 10-cent Jimmy because at one point, I think it was during my campaign, I said 10 cents is enough for all men to get paid for 1 day of manual labor. 10 cents. Sounds reasonable to me. Movies back then were less than that. And by movies, I mean not moving pictures, but like plays that went on the street that people filmed through boxes that had no lenses. They were pretending to do something. That actually came about later, though. Little known fact. It's a great poetry. I was pretty good. You know, I tried many things to alter this nation and to set it upon a good moral path. I don't think any of them worked, though. I think I was trying to play both sides too much. Abe was always so much better at writing speeches. I think he gave an address to some people at Gettysburg during the war. I think it was off the back of a train. I think I remember that train. That was the train he used as a microbrewery. Abe brewed his own beer on a train. Little known fact. It's not a fact. I made it up, but I can do whatever I want. You know, although I failed at many things in life, I was good at many things too. And I'm even better that I'm dead. I'm better at many things now that I'm dead. I've been dead 150 years. In that time, though, I've made a beard oil and a beard balm. Do you know what I did? Moses, epic beard, by the way, in heaven, he spent the last, 3,000 to 4,000 years, give or take, who knows, perfecting a beard oil and beard balm of his own for his massive beard. He got some of the ideas, much of the idea from God, who's had a beard forever. He had a beard before he created beards. But Moses created one, and he used as the essential oils grapefruit and tea tree and vanilla and lavender. I didn't care so much for the vanilla and the lavender in there. I really just liked it simple as the grapefruit and the tea tree. Now, for carrier oils for my balm, I want it to be a little bit different than Moses. And in all honesty, my oil and my balm is better than Moses's. Just saying. He may be able to part the sea, but I make better beard products. So there. Now the balm, even though I was born in Pennsylvania, I wanted to use beeswax from Ohio. It's better. Everyone knows it. Not many people want to admit it, but it is better. I also used organic coconut oil. Now I found this in the coconut trees in heaven. I ship it down here when I ship down my balms and my oils. And I'll introduce you to the man that I ship those things to, that I work with. He's my broker here on earth. I use sweet almond oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, and I throw in some vitamin E oils. Now I get my vitamin E from the big man himself. He created vitamin E. So he has the very best vitamin E. And that's why that's why everyone up there stays in their prime. They stay looking so young, because we have access to the greatest skincare products. It's great. Now the oil is great. But for the oil, we don't use the beeswax because we don't want it to solidify. And by the way, our balms don't have butters. Do you know why? Turns out butter is high in fat. Too many people died from a high-fat diet and went to heaven. So they really don't like butter there. However, they like beeswax. There's many friendly bees that don't sting up there. And there's many beehives that they make, and we get all the honey from there. We have bee masters or whatever they're called. But anyway, the oil has sweet almond oil. I think we use the avocado oil as well, and the vitamin E oils and the grapeseed. Just so many high quality products, but we don't put too many things in there, and that's what makes it great. Also, if you're watching this and you don't have a beard, first of all, what are you doing? Second of all, if you're a woman, that's okay. If you're a man and you have not grown a beard, grow one. If you're genetically unable to, grow out the hair on your head, like the current president, Donald Trump. Grow out your hair as long as his, maybe longer, and wrap it, as opposed to wrapping it around your head, wrap it around your face, and you'll have a nice beard. They don't have to know where the hair originates from. Just saying. And if you use a strong mustache wax, you may be able to shape the hair on your head down here and wrap it well and solidify it. Don't use hairspray though, that's hard to get out. Just a tip from 10-cent Jimmy. But if you don't grow a beard, and you can, I'm going to haunt you. And if you're a woman, don't worry, I won't haunt you. You can't grow a beard. And if you do, good for you. But if you're a woman and you don't have a beard, wonderful. Don't grow one. I won't haunt you. I will, however, flirt with your ancestors. You know what? I'm just going to show them to you. Because I'm going to call it an evening. I'm getting tired. Not. I smell this every day. I use it every day. There are no days or time in heaven. But whenever I walk past these, I use them. Yes. Grapefruit and tea tree. Oh, so refreshing. High quality, high quality, high quality. I only use the best of everything. Perfect. I even throw in a guitar pick. We didn't have the need for these when I was alive. However, I think my great-great-great-great-grandson became a rock star. So I wanted to use a guitar pick. And I met Jimi Hendrix in heaven as well. Being that I'm 10-cent Jimmy, we met, we hit it off right away. He gave me guitar picks to use. He has tons of guitar picks, so I put those in there as well. So whenever you pick up a Balm, you're getting a Jimi Hendrix guitar pick. Man, this is a great poem. Great, great poem. I wrote many poems. I just love reading them over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. My broker on earth, as I was talking about earlier, Rob. Rob is an exceptional man. We disagree sometimes on some things. I wanted to give you a discount when you go to Rob's website to order these for 10 cents off. 10-cent Jimmy. 10 cents plenty off. No, he said 20%. 20%. We argued about it. He said if I don't do 20% for you guys, he will exhume my body from the earth. And I don't want that to happen. If you do that, I have to walk around for at least 30 days as a zombie. That's only happened one other time, and I don't want to repeat that. Keep the bodies in the ground, okay? We're much more at rest that way. So 20% off it is. You can use the code BeardedBen20. I don't know who Bearded Ben is. I'm told I look like him. He, as far as I know, is not one of my descendants, as he is a smith, so maybe he's related to Rob Smith, the owner, well, the broker on Earth of the company that makes this. I ship these to him. I'm the only one that can. We don't have a post office in heaven, but I get these to him because I become flesh about 3-4 times a month, and I deliver them. And then he delivers them to you. I don't get any of the money. I have no need for money in heaven, so I let Rob keep it all. Just goodness of my heart. I think that does it for my sales pitch for tonight, for this. I didn't come here to talk about beards with you all night. I'm sorry, but you have to go home. This really isn't my home either, but I'm going to finish my brandy before whoever owns this house gets home. And I'm going to finish my poetry. Oh, by the way, if you have not already, I'm told this video is going on YouTube. I'm told that you have to subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up, and what is it? Oh, click on the Liberty Bell. Click on the Liberty Bell because that's what tells you when something is posted on YouTube. Hit the Liberty Bell. Oh, and God bless America. Cheers. I suck at poetry.